Hi everybody, welcome to the Dive Brief. In today's video I'm going to take a quick look at 5 of my favourite scuba diving masks for 2021. So 2021 didn't have a great deal of new and exciting stuff to be released because of everything that's been going on. A lot of the manufacturers don't want to release their latest and greatest secret things that they've been planning and preparing when no one's allowed to leave the house. So they're kind of keeping a lot of stuff, but there has been some interesting dive masks that are definitely worth taking a look at. First up, we have the Apeks VX1 dive mask. Now, I know this one's been out for quite a while now, but they kind of quietly released a new color version of it. So they've been working the dark gray version into a lot of their other bits and bobs. So the RK3 fins, they come out in this sort of dark gray, but now they have the VX1 mask. So two different versions of this. You either get it with the ultra clear glass lens, which is an optical grade glass, or you can get it in the UV cut, which actually cuts out a lot of UV light, which is quite harmful to your eyes. So they're kind of like a pair of sunglasses that you can wear on the dive. Now, I love these masks because one, they're good looking. They're a single lens as well, so it lets plenty of light in. You can choose between the different colors, but I'm mainly focusing on the dark gray today. But also it comes in an EVA case instead of one of those just plastic boxes that breaks over time, and you do get a neoprene strap with it if you want to swap it out. So definitely worth checking out, and for the price that you pay, you do get a really nice mask. Similar in style, but kind of cool in different areas, is the Zeagle Scope mask. So the Scope is also a single lens mask, black skirt, frameless design as with the VX1, except this one's very different when you look at the actual strap. So the strap is more like a snowboarding goggle binding, whatever they call it, but it's an elasticated strap, which instead of a silicone strap is much stronger and a bit more comfortable as well. It does have silicone detailing on it, which actually adds a bit of grip, so when you put it on the back of your head it stays in position, but that elastic strap is very soft, very comfortable. It can be adjusted to the exact length that you need it to, but if you get a little nick out of it, it's not going to tear all the way through like a silicone strap would do. It also has a really large nose pocket, which is quite handy. A lot of people, they do find it quite tricky to find a mask that doesn't touch them on the top of the nose, so if you do struggle, it's definitely worth checking out the Zeagle Scope. The Atomic Frameless 2 mask is a beautiful mask. So this is another frameless mask. You can get it in the black design as with the previous two, but you can also get it in a crystal clear version as well. So if you don't like to be too sort of blinkered, you want that sort of bright, light and airy feel, then the Frameless 2, especially in the clear skirt, is definitely worth checking out. Because it's frameless, it means that it can fold down very small. So if you're using it as a backup mask, for example, you can stow it away, but also in between dives when you're trying to keep your mask somewhere safe, it's a lot easier to pack it away. The frameless design also means that the actual buckles mean that they hinge themselves onto the skirt. Instead of having a big bulky hinge that just ends up around your face, it naturally just bends and twists as with the flexibility of silicone. So it's a very comfortable mask as well. The Cressi Calibro mask it has a hidden secret inside of it. So it's a relatively low volume mask, so it's more designed for the free divers, but of course scuba divers and snorkelers can use it as well. But on the inside it has an extra skirt. So instead of just having a seal that goes around your face and it just goes over your top lip, the Calibro actually has one that goes over the top of your nose and sits down. So it's verging on that kind of full face mask technology where it separates your nose and mouth from your eyes. But what this does is when you try and equalize the mask by breathing out through your nose, it means that that warm, humid gas coming out of your nose isn't flushing straight over the glass lenses and fogging them up. So even if you do clear your mask or equalize it, relieve that squeeze a little bit, it actually reduces the amount that it's going to fog up, and it really does work. Even a brand new Calibro mask straight out of the box with the lenses haven't even been prepared does resist a lot of that fogging up, even just breathing out through your nose. So if you don't like any kind of fogging and you do like a relatively low volume mask that you don't have to equalize quite so often, it's worth looking at the Calibro. The Aqualung Plasma mask is the last one on my list. I was kind of torn between the Reveal, either the X1 or the X2, and the Plasma, because they're both great masks, whether you want it in a single or a twin lens version, but I kind of settled on the Plasma just because of their color ranges. With most masks, you either get like a black or a clear skirt, and then the frame is just a different color, but with the Plasma, it's the entire skirt is matching colors, so to really stand out, to really have a defining mask that matches the rest of your gear and your color coding, then you have the Plasma mask, and it is a very, very comfortable mask as well, and really nice detailing on it, lots of nice materials. So if you're just after a standard mask, which is going to be a great sort of workhorse that can work with you every day, then the Plasma is definitely a nice mask to consider. So those were some of my favorite masks for 2021. Give it a few months and we'll have a few 2022 ranges being announced, so we can finally see them towards the beginning of next year. But what's your favorite mask right now? Let us know down in the comments below. All of these masks are available on our website, simplyscuba.com. It's definitely worth checking out. And as well as looking at our partner charity, 2 Minute Beach Clean, to see how you can help clean up our beaches. Thank you for watching, everybody, and of course, safe diving.